Welcome aboard. It's your lord for today, Archos Fangor, also known as Combat Master Lightless. Now, why do you need to know about that? I'll explain you in a minute. Because we have another Down the 4 gameplay, but this time it's multiplayer. Free for all indeed, against 3 other people, including me. That would be 4. And there I am known as Combat Master Lightless, because I think I mentioned before that my name will also be known as Combat Master Lightless in the multiplayer platforms anywhere, globally. We can say it like that, I guess. But the channel is, and it stays, Archer's Finger. That is my official name, and we are about to do another Down of War video. This time, multiplayer. As we can see right below the Art of War, you see, that was the previous match, which was pretty interesting indeed, against insane AIs and all of that stuff. But this time, the things can be even more insane, because we are playing against people, the actual players online. I found them, alright? And now, let's see what happened in that match, shall we? Oh, who is ready for this? I know I am. I will not spoil too much things. I will not say who won, who lost and all of that stuff. But we are just going to watch the whole thing. The match is not that long, but it was really fun. Really fun for me. I don't know about the other fellas. I guess they can accept that it was really fun, even though the battles were insane. We can say it like that. Now let's see what happens in that match. Are we not curious? Right. Alright, let's do this. Unstoppable Chaos Multi. That was the name of that, which I name it something like that, alright? And that means that I picked Chaos. Everybody picked their faction because they wanted to, you know, I guess. This was the map. Ariel Highlands. Probably most of you Dawn of War people know about this map. It's such a classic map. Very well known map. Made, I guess, for 2v2, but this time we will be using this map for the free-for-all match, and we have me as a Chaos Marines. Now let's wait for this loading. As we can see, we got other factions also, and I'll name it once we were in the game. I don't know which chapter I picked, but here we are. As a renegade guardsman, we have Alex. Alright? I don't know, that was his faction. He decided to play this one, and that's alright. He is over here. This is his location. On the other side of the map, right, we got another renegade guardsman player. Tring. Alright, Tring. I'll call you just Tring. I guess I spelled that wrong probably, but I don't know. So,
I do not worry about surpassing others.
He went for the... what is that name of those? Also Renegade Guardsman, alright. And as we can see, we have another player who is also playing Guardsman, but this time the Dead Corpse of Krieg. I don't believe that I showed this faction before on my channel. This might be the first time. Dead Corpse of Krieg are really interesting faction. And the player would be... damn it. Panji Emi 92, I guess. I cannot... I'll just call him Dead Corpse of Krieg, because he is the only player and the first player who is actually playing the Dead Corpse of Krieg on my channel. Now, and let's get back to me. This is my location. I'll be playing the Chaos Space Marines.
Victory is assured.
I guess the World Bearers, I don't know. I don't even know what the hell is this chapter here I picked. I just picked something chaotic, I guess. So there we go. We got 3 Chaos factions, kinda, right? And 1 good guys, which are the Dead Corps of Krieg. Now, I will be watching from the other people's eyes, how they see the things, because let me go ahead actually and toggle the fog. Yeah, let's use that. Let's see what is happening. Pretty much, I believe people been camping in their bases for a couple first minutes, and yeah, let's see. We got 2 points which were captured by the Alex. By the I have to call those 2 fellas other names because they are both playing the same faction. The Tring and Alex are both playing the Renegade Guardsmen. One went for the other way, and the other way went for the Shogun, the Japanese samurai culture, I guess. I don't know. What's the name of those? I know they exist. You see, they do exist, but the other one went for the Warlord Renegade Guardsman, which was pretty interesting. You can choose the paths, I believe, in your HQ or something. I did not experiment that much with many things. Same, I could say the same for the Dead Corps of Krieg. I don't know that much about them because I didn't touch them that much, but I heard that they are probably the top guardsmen. The Dead Corps of Krieg, one of the strongest guardsmen factions, if not the strongest faction. But that doesn't matter, because in this mod any faction can really kill anyone. Sometimes depends on your skills. Okay, that's the first encounter by Tring attacked my listening post, I believe. Yeah. Alright. Let's see, what the hell Alex have? Alex have the possession of this 2, 4, 6, 7 strategic points, I guess. That's a good start. Let's see about the tricking. How did I call him? The Japanese samurai renegade guardsman. Tring now have the possession of, let me see. Oh, he has a critical location near his base. Pretty cool. 2, 4, 6. Hell, there is one more. That would be 7. And he has the hold of the relic point. And at this point, Tring discovered the Alex was near him. He wants to have this relic point for himself. And there it is, the Boba Fett. What the hell is Boba Fett doing in the Warhammer universe? I don't know, don't ask me. The mods wanted that, and they have it. Such a shame the Boba Fett died like that, I guess. Very well. What is happening on my base? Oh, look at that. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I got more than enough points. But I do not possess the middle, because the middle belongs to the Dead Corps of Krieg. And we can obviously see that those 2 points are not captured by anyone. Literally not captured by the Dead Corps of Krieg, not captured by me, because I got a Chaos Lord and I don't care. He used to be the Eliphas, the Despoiler. Now he is He wants to fill the forces of chaos to fill him with power, I guess. Jaegers discovered that Alex infantry have tried to go for that critical location, but why would they? Because they already got possession of one critical location here, so Alex don't care, and he's going for that relic. It seems that Alex decapped from the other Renegade Guardsman player. Tring is now without the relic point, and his militia rangers, interesting, with the flags and with heavy strobers, very cool. Now we can see some commander over here. Look at that commander. Interesting model, I guess. Her name is Balalika. She is assassin, I guess. That is what it says. And she has katana and a sniper rifle. Interesting. Interesting model, I guess. The other Renegade Guardsman player went for the Warlord. With the Warlord, you have this guy and these bodyguards around him, just like the Commander Squad, but this time it's a Warlord who have fallen to the chaos. And there it is, the first vehicle on the field, I guess. I don't know, maybe. I believe it is. It's not the tsunami one, it's the sudden chimera, which allows you to transport your infantry, and they're trying to retake the relic point. They're going to do that successfully, it seems. Let's see what is happening here. That corpse of Krieg decided to drop the line, and nobody is going to pass through that line, it seems, because he is building the tank traps everywhere. Nobody can cross that. That was really funny. And didn't I mention that he also has the control of the critical and the relic point, and the one bunker near the relic point? Pretty interesting stuff, right? And there are some listening posts captured nearby those relics and critical location, which is pretty interesting. Now, the Tring will be capturing the relic once more. The Chaos Lord is screaming. He wants that power, that juicy chaos power, I guess. What is that? The icon barrier of the corn. There it is. The wielder of the corn sign, flag, call it whatever you like. It's the symbol. It's the icon. For the corn, I guess I went for them. And there it is. Me. I was just camping and doing pretty much nothing. Meanwhile, the relic. There was a fight for the relic. It was between one Renegade Guardsman.
People are rising against the false.
How do you call those Guardsmen? Chaos Renegades and Heretics. You can choose an army led. Shogun. Shogun. Yes. The Tekran.
Smash the high
Tekran.
tyrant's distant
Tekran
terror.
Shogun. Or the other ones, which are the Rasking Revolt. Yeah, those guys are the Revolt, and those guys are those Tekran.
Down with the landlord's
Yeah, we can see that.
imperialist power.
The Japanese style, pretty much samurai way, I guess. And they are the Renegade Guardsmen. They are evil. They're not good, alright? Here it is, the second HQ for the Renegade Japanese guys,
Empty promise.
and I will be also having and going for the third HQ here. That was pretty risky from me, I guess, but it's a free-for-all, so do what we can, right? As for the Death Corps of Krieg, he will be having bunkers and a lot of infantry with turrets to defend his position. And we can see over here the tsunami tank encountered by the Sentinels of the Chaos. The Renegade Guardsmen are fighting each other for the control of the relic. The battle has just begun. Japanese guys are losing this war. It seems like that. Yep. They lost this battle, but not the entire war, actually. So yeah, and that will be it from the relic. He has not enough infantry or vehicles to defend that relic. As for the other fellas, that Corps of Krieg are just camping and building more tank traps. I did not expect that from the Death Corps of Krieg player. That was pretty interesting strategy, not gonna lie. So yeah, this match was pretty interesting if you ask me. So as you can see, I was not controlling the relic or critical location because I knew there was gonna be a big battles over those, just as we can see on the other side of the map, where the Alex took control of the relic. He already fought before, but now he claims it for his army of the Warlord Renegade Guardsmen, I guess, I don't know. Call them whatever you like. I'll simply gonna call those guys Renegade Warlords, and the other ones would be the Japanese Renegades. So, and because it's a good thing they're different, the Guardsmen. They're not the same. I can respect that. And here it is. The Warlord decided to go for the Japanese's HQ. Is that orbital bombardment? What the hell is going on? Ah, he put some infantry in that HQ. Bastion. And there it is, the Royal Dorn battle tank, which is a Lyman Russ chaotic version of it. And it's called a Royal Dorn instead of a Lyman Russ. I don't know what the hell is going on, but alright. Sure. They changed the name because they're heretics and they're evil. Here he comes, the Maledictor tank. The Warlord Renegade Commander Squad is retreating. I guess he does not have enough army to take down the Shogun's forces of evil. They're both evil, but one of them must be better at something. At least Alex is still possessing the relic point. Now he is sending the Rasking militia. More troops needed at the relic. Not only the troops, we're gonna need some vehicles too. Hell, even a heavy gunships, Vendettas incoming. 99%, there it is. That would be this aircraft over here. And the Malkador, pardon. A battle tank. Serious good tank. Tier 3. I know that. As for the other side of the map, let's see what is happening there. Death Corps of Krieg are under attack by the forces of chaos. Incoming the forces of chaos which I was playing them, now with the leadership of the Demon Prince, going for that relic, killing every dead corpse of Krieg in the path. Look at his army, holy hell! They were probably like, holy shit, this Forces of Chaos is literally pain in the ass. He built those tank traps and wires to slow them down, but not really kill them, you know. Oh, incoming the aircraft, the Helldrakes, in the leadership of the Demon Prince. That is pretty scary army indeed. What do we have here? Heroic Marines, Chaos Sorcerers, Pink Horrors, holy shield, even a Coronate Berserkers, and couple cultists, which are capturing and decapping the strategic points, and the relic has been took away from the dead corpse of Krieg. Now the only thing they left which is precious to them is that critical location. And let's see what is happening on the other side of the map. On the other side of the map we have the Grey Spectres who just died, and the Rogaldorn battle tank fighting against... Oh my god, this is a relic, right? Relic unit. I do believe it is. Martius. It's a big tank. It literally outstands this Thunderbolt Zero, which is dealing a lot of damage, but not enough, it seems, because those units have a melta-guns and the plasma guns too. Look at that. What are those guys? Probably snipers, I don't know. Stalkers. Not enough Stalkers to stop this army, it seems. Limenraz battle tank trying to hold the ground against the Warlord himself. Warlord is going to die. And on this side of the map we have that Corpse of Krieg trying to hold the ground against the Forces of Chaos. And it seems that they're not doing that great, because the Forces of Chaos are really scary at this point. Holy hell, the Emperor protects. Those Maldor main battle tanks, Malkador battle tanks are falling apart. They cannot stand against the Demon Prince and his army. For corn, he says. Yes. Teleportorium. I do believe that this is the last building for that Corpse of Krieg. So the things are happening everywhere. And the possessed Marine squad trying to... I don't know what are they doing, but they captured the relic. And Alex lost his forces over there, and the commander, I believe. But that is not going to be a problem, because he is rebuilding his commander, and he is sending more troops to defend that relic, right? As for the Chaos are in their base of the Dead Corpse of Krieg, which is me. I am attacking the Dead Corpse of Krieg, trying to kill them off from the existence. And as we can see, the situation is looking dire indeed for the Dead Corpse of Krieg. They did really well protected with those tank traps, the relic, and hell, even this side of the map, but they did not protect, and they didn't even capture those 2 points over there, which is a shame. They didn't protect their HQ that much. Coronate Berserkers with the Demon Prince are entering the place of the Dead Corpse of Krieg, and it seems to me that they are going to die. What do you guys think? Yeah. Yep. That Corpse Freak just left the game, which means he is dead. He does not have anything else, and it's a GG from him. He was going for the last tier, but it was pretty too late now. As we can see, my base was... I was also going for the last tier in the game. I was at the 45% at this time, and he was only at 35%. Those guys, Alex and Shoguns, were fighting each other really good. Now, next would be, I don't know, let's watch it from the Alex. Alex is destroying and defending the ground. But now this point belongs to no one. It seems to me that the Shoguns are capturing the relic. I do believe that, let me see. Yes, they are. With this invincible units, which are the snipers. Those snipers, guys, captured Shrink, captured the relic, but no. It shall not be for them, it seems. He only wanted the relic so he could build the Giga Fortress, which I do believe it's a relic unit. And there it is, the Bane Sword approaching with this beautiful tanks behind. Is this going to be enough to destroy the remaining forces of the Shogun clan? Let's find out. So this is the last tier building for the Renegade Guardsmen. Pretty cool. And this one looks like this. Holy hell. Those buildings are pretty different. Probably because depends on which path do you want to go, right? Grey Spectres are dying. They cannot stand against this army of the tanks and the Warlord himself. Warlord entering the... As for me, I took the control of the half of the map. My enemies probably do not know that. Or maybe they do, because they saw that the player died. And here it is, the Land Raider. And a lot of Chaos Marines there. As we can see. So, the battle continues. The Bane Sword approaching enemy territory. And it seems to me that Alex took control of the relic once more. That's the third time, I believe. For these 24 minutes in the match, they've been fighting really well for that relic. I can respect that. But incoming Giga Fortress now, which is deleting those Ogreens, and the Bane Sword is gone. Giga Fortress, the relic unit has arrived. It was only the matter of time whenever they gonna build something which is a relic unit, like a Giga Fortress. I do believe that this aircraft is a relic unit. That was Scorpion Squad. What the hell? And there it is. Incoming the forces of chaos. The real forces of chaos now. The real deal, some would even dare to say. And Alex don't have enough economy for this shit. He was like, okay, I am out. Bane Sword. It was incoming for the Alex, but he rage quitted. At this point, when he saw the army of the chaos, he was like, I'll have none of that. Thank you very much.
Base working in the Manufactorum, that's for sure. Tell the Cordon we got it for him.
Yep, he just left the game. Which means that will be only me and the Shogun Renegade Guardsman left. Demon Prince will die at this point, I do believe. but the remaining forces of chaos are incoming. That's a lot to take on at the first trail. Alright. But the Giga Fortress is at the rank of this Land Raider, I believe. But the problem is, there are more tanks, like the Laser Destroyer and the Limon Russ, which we have to carry about. At that point I was not carrying because I had a lot of economy. As we can see, he almost has 200 requisition ingoing and almost 200 power, which means he's doing fine. And around 6,000 for each power and the requisition. Let's see about me. I had 400 incoming for the requisition and 260, let's say it like that, incoming for the power. And I had like double, almost triple economy, more than him. And of course I had the possession of the relic and of the critical locations. Those cultists are probably going for those things. Now, this is it. It's me against him, and look at that. The last thing in the game I had at first. Ravager Titan incoming by my side with multilaters, destroying this Bane Blade. The signal of the thunder is going to be destroyed. Incoming the last tier units into the Shogun's HQ. He sees that and he's like, oh shit, man. When did he have the time? Well, nobody was touching me at that point. I was harassing my enemies, and my enemies did not fought against me. Good thing for me, I guess. And that is why I had enough to produce the Primarch, Alfarius, and the fucking Ravager Titan in the enemy HQ. There it is. But Primarch died really fast because still the Renegade Godsmen are Shoguns, are fighting for their lives over here with everything they have, and we can respect that. Now the only problem is they have to deal with this massive Titan and the forces of chaos incoming. Chaos Chosen Marines, Cornet Marines, Obliterators, everything. That's a commander. The Dark Ronin, which just fell apart. He died. He has been sacrificed. What is that? A Bloodthirster even. The Thirsty Thirster going to destroy that HQ, and successfully did. But it seems that they have indeed enough firepower to stand against the forces of chaos, Space Marines, which is really the threat now with this Ravager Titan. Ballista Maidens. I don't believe that they are going to stand against this thing, but Giga Fortress and everything else will probably. Oh, look at that. Is that gonna be a wipe squad? I am focusing the vehicles with this Titan. And as we can see, the Titan is even falling apart here. It is going to die because it's taking a lot of damage from this cannon over here. It's a triple last cannon, which is pretty interesting thing to see. And there is some pulse scanner which gives them a shield barrier, just like a Tau Empire, I believe. There is a Primarch Alfarius again, the enemy castle, He's invisible. Naked eye. The enemy cannot see him. And he just destroyed that turret, which was pretty cool, I must say that. Ravager Titan has fallen, but incoming a Feral Titan by the forces of Chaos. And another Titan which is going to fall, probably, because the enemy has enough vehicles to deal with this crap, which I was being sending. I did indeed send my last things in the game. Multilators now with Primarch Alfarius fighting against Renegade Guardsmen here. Alfarius is really a threat now, but he died. He was like, he cannot take this much of the damage. And as we can see, that's almost the maximum numbers of the vehicle gap. And infantry not at the max. Multilators and obliterators and titans are dying here. Gather as many vehicles and tanks. He has a couple infantry, not gonna lie. He thought honestly that this will be enough. Now let's see about that. He's going for that push. Incoming the commander of the internal shogun. The commander is here to lead his armies. Does she going to have enough hell drakes? A demon prince killing the ballistas. Hell, even multilators now. The situation is looking dire indeed. Super heavy tank by the forces of chaos. And as we can see, there is hell, even a freaking knight by the shogun. Demon prince just died over there. I do believe that. He took the enemy's shield off, but that's not enough. Oh, and the laser destroyer just has been demolished by the demon prince. Now the demon prince is dead. Multilators. There are supposed to be the elite troops and the obliterators too, but as we can see, they can die that fast when you have that much damage. And the last thing in the game with the Renegade Guardsmen, the Shogun clan. Incoming more tanks and vehicles and aircrafts. The turret, neutron turret, has been rebuilt. The pulse scanner is going to also be rebuilt, I believe. What is that? Ah, the decorator with Primarch Alfarius. Again, Alfarius trying to prove himself that he is indeed the Primarch we all know and respect. I guess. He said something on the Russian language. I do believe that those fellas were Russians indeed. I don't know. I don't know what does he mean, but he was like, holy hell, I cannot deal with this army. Dark Ronin of the Shogun clan does not stand against this many troops of the forces of chaos. And there it is. The last moments. This is it. Night falls. He left the game. GG. 36 minutes, everyone. This is everything he has. The Giga Fortress did survive at the last moment. And then he decided there is no point of this. As we can see, like, I took the control of the whole map almost. I did not took control of this point, which was the Alex place, but I did indeed took control of the Dead Corpse of Krieg, and those two relics belong to me, and those two critical locations also belong to me, but he had one critical over here, which I did not know. I only thought this map has like two relics, two criticals, but there was one critical also over here, which was the third critical location, and no third relic or the fourth critical location, sadly. Because if this map had 4 critical locations, the things would be different then. I don't know why does it have 3 criticals. That was pretty weird, if you ask me. But alright, no problem. And here it is. The most proudest Chaos Lord in this match, and his fellow Chaos Sorcerers. Sentry! I'm joking, that was not the Sentry, and there it is, another Ravager Titan was waiting for the moment to strike again. As we can see, my base was completely insane at this minute of the match. This is my Greater Chaos Portal, which was the last building for the Chaos Marines. Before that we had the Demon Pit, which did allow me to create Primarch, Obliterators, and Demon Princes, and the Greater Demons also. I had, I believe, Slanesh, the Great Unclean One, and the Bloodthirster as a Chaos Space Marines, which was pretty interesting at that point. Now, look how many commanders I had here. Hell, even a Warpsmith was over here building. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 HQs at this moment. Only 36 minutes, which was pretty much. I do believe that. I just took the advantage of the situation and came for those kills. It seems it was a good match for me, I must say. I don't know if those fellas didn't enjoy, but hey, I did. And as we can see, those Renegade Godsman players. Now let's check everything else. Total score, of course, it did belong to me. But let's check the military. I killed 166 units. Meanwhile, the Shoguns killed most of the infantry, which was 286. And they lost 203. I lost 194. I do remember I used to sacrifice a lot of cultists in the early game against the Dead Corpse of Krieg, I do believe that. We didn't solve that because I was watching what were the Renegade Godsmen doing, but that's okay. And as we can see, Combat Master Lightless, which was me, Archer's Finger, also known, okay. I destroyed or demolished 37 buildings and only lost 1 building. I don't know which one, probably a listening post, the strategic point, right? And the second guy would be the Tring with only 9 buildings destroyed, and he lost 12. Alright, look at that. Building lost by the Dead Corpse of Krieg, 28. Holy hell, and he didn't even destroy a single building, but he lost everything. He stood no chance against the forces of chaos, it seems. And the army size goes to me with 272. Total score 2140. And as for the requisition, nobody couldn't compete against me in the economy. As we can see, I had a triple economy more than Alex and the Dead Corpse of Krieg player, and the tricking I had like 2 times more, which was He's bad, I guess, if we are talking about requisition. And as for the power, also won that contest with almost 40k. Yeah, power. As for the 40k, it was pretty enjoyable match indeed. I spent the most power because I was producing the titans and the most expensive things in the game. But the Shogun player was not falling behind that much. He was pretty near that, but he did not had 40k, he had 30k. Only that 10k, you see. Alright, and the research count I had the most with 40. And Alex would be the unit upgrades guy with 46. And reinforced units 81 goes to me. And I have claimed the 25 strategic points, as we can see. Hell, I even took 2 critical locations which nobody even dared to try. As for the relics, I took control of the 2 relics at the time, and the Alex and Shrink were fighting for that 1 relic. Both of them took the relic 3 times, which was pretty interesting to watch. That side of the map, for that relic, they've been fighting for that relic, and both of them, they had the relic units at the end, but Alex just rage quitted when he saw my army. He was like, hell no, I don't want to deal with that shit. And so does the Dead Corpse of Krieg. Only the Shogun player was like, alright, I might have a chance. But his strategy was not working at the end of this match, so I took the advantage of it and just won the game. And as we can see, the total score also belongs to me. Overall, everything belongs to me. I was the champion at any place and any space in that match. It was a pretty good match. I gotta say, thanks to those players. I do believe that they were Russians, I guess. Yeah, you can find them anywhere. Steam, Dove Online. Yeah, I'll be doing this stuff more in the future. But this is it from this episode. That was the only thing I wanted to show you guys. So, have a good one. And thank you for watching. See ya.